Hey, what's going on YouTube? Oki Duelist here, bringing you a Majespecter deck profile. My main reason for making this video today is going on YouTube and seeing so many awful builds of Majespecters. Like, I'm seeing 3 Pot of Duality, people playing Jar of Avarice, like, I have no idea why. A 3 Majespecter Cat, which is ridiculously slow. Uh, is it searches at end phase. So I'm just going to kick it off right now. Playing Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, just one. It's slow because it searches at end phase. It's good if you put in like an Odd Eyes Fusion. That's a potential play right there. Also, when you're playing Magicians and you side in your Super Poly, sorry TCG, it's banned. But it's also could be used for a desperate pendulum play by using scale 4 and scale 2 pendulum summon raccoon, get fox, normal summon fox, get tempest or the tornado, and pass turn. Moving on, got the Dracoslayer Luster Pendulum. It's basically the other main engine that I run in this deck. Is it's used, you set scale, set Draco Knight in a pendulum scale, then set Majespecter Fox in a pendulum scale. Uses effect, destroy Fox, it goes face up in the extra deck, search Fox, set scale Fox, and then if you have like Crow or Raccoon in your hand, you can pendulum summon the Fox and then the Crow or the Raccoon, and then get their effects, or just pendulum one and then normal summon the other one, or something like that. So really good in the deck. Moving on, Dragodius the Empowered Warrior. It's pretty good mainly in the mirror match because all of your spell and traps that you run, like Ring of Destruction, doesn't work. Torrentials don't work in the mirror match. Bottomless doesn't work in the mirror match. Your Cyclone, your Tornado, they don't work in the mirror match. So really just good in the mirror match, but it's a slow searcher because when it's destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster or by an opponent's card effect, you can activate this effect during end phase. Add one warrior or spellcaster type monster with 2,000 or less attack from deck to hand. So it's like a good card in the deck, but it's a little slow. So like playing 1 or 2 is good. Then we got the main Majespecter monsters. Fox searches traps. Crow searches spells, and Raccoon searches the other two, either itself or the other two. It's pretty self-explanatory, but they're the main monsters of the deck. And if you don't know already, they cannot be targeted by or destroyed by opponent's card effect. And that what makes Majespecter so dang broke. Alright, moving on. Raccoon. Talk about Raccoon a little bit. It's probably the MVP because you can be able to like normal him, get another one, and then like pendulum summon the other one, so you get its effect. So now you're gonna have like Raccoon and Fox or Raccoon and Crow on field, and then if you have Tempest and Tornado on field, like both of those are live. You know, because you always want to have like more than one Majespecter on the field, so these are ready to go. Having one like is not very good. Like your opponent can get over it. And OTK you. Got 2 Eccentric Archfiend. It's really good because it has two effects. One being able to normal summon it, tribute it to target a monster on the field and destroy it. Not good in the mirror match, but hey. Or you can set in the scale, destroy it, and destroy another spell and trap on the field. So if like they have skill drain, you can just set that in the scale, use its effect to just target the skill drain, destroy that card and this card. So it's really good spell and trap and monster removal. 1 Majespecter Cat because it's too dang slow. Like I thought about even taking it out, but like it is a potential play with the field spell, and also because in the mirror match, having like high defense or high attack in the mirror match is really strong. Because you're going to be bumping heads a lot in the mirror match. So, especially like with the field spell, their monsters get the same boost as well. And in the mirror match, like none of these work. because they can't be targeted. Well, these work, but these four don't work. All right, moving on. Harpy's Feather Duster. Obviously, it's a main deck staple in OCG. 1 Terraforming. Search out the field spell. 2 MST. I thought about I'd probably be siding the other one, and then putting it back in the deck against like Magicians or Teller Knights or some like deck like that. Moving on, the Majespecter Cyclone. I've thought about bumping it up to 3. I originally did have 3, but then it started to clog in my hand, and I didn't really like it. But because I could just search it out really whenever I needed to anyway. But what reason being why I thought about running it at 3 is because Dinko Seka is now a thing especially in the OCG. Is it just shuts down this deck. If I cannot Solemn Judgment warning that card, or I'm just like I pretty much lose. So Cyclone is a good out to Dinko Seka, or even something like Thunder King Ryo as well. 3 of the field spell, really good for comboing. As you can normal summon Fox, get his effect to search the trap, and then you can use the field spell's effect to tribute that, then search Raccoon, or a special Raccoon with his effect, get his effect, and so on and so forth. 1 Storming Mirror Force because of the mirror match. Again, it's just really difficult to play the mirror match, so Storming Mirror Force is really good. It's in the main deck. I cite it out for like a different card, obviously, when I'm playing something like Magicians, because it's just an awful card against Magicians. Moving on, 2 of the regular traps. It's really strong. It's really good, but like I don't want to clog my hand with like a lot of spell and traps, because again, I can always search it out whenever I need to, if necessary. 2 Bottomless, self-explanatory. 2 Torrential is really good. I like it over Compulse because Compulse is just right now, like main decking Compulse. It's good for certain problematic cards, but Torrential is, I think, a lot better right now, especially with all the pendulum summoning like Magicians. They just pendulum summon, so being able to Torrential is good. Starlight Road, so when your opponent rips Harpy's Feather Dusters and they smile, you just play Starlight Road and laugh. Ring of Destruction, pretty good card. You can always take that out. 3 Tempest. Tempest is like an MVP of this deck. It's broke. It's probably a future limited card. When a monster would be special summoned or a monster effect is activated, tribute 1 win, spellcaster type, negate the special summon or the activation of the monster's effect, and if you do destroy, that's really good, like insanely good, and it's not even once per turn. So like if you just have all 3 back in your back row and you just have 3 of these, like your opponent's not going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh anytime soon. Solemn Judgment and Solemn Warning, so you can further just not let them play Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, moving on to the extra deck. I got Auto-Ice Vortex Dragon here, basically because when I side in like Super Poly against Magicians, I can easily make Auto-Ice Vortex Dragon as well. So the Blast Ignister Prominence, the Draco Knight Synchro monster. I've never actually used it, but it's there just in case. It's a pretty good infect. I don't think it targets. It says shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck, so that's pretty strong. Stardust Dragon, obviously for Stardust, for Starlight Road. Constellar Diamond, in case I face Shadal's, I can go into Ptolemaeus and then overlay for Diamond. But otherwise, it's mainly just to turn it into a material for Ptolemaeus at end phase, so I can go into Pleiades. Utopia and Utopia Lightning. Utopia Lightning is just so awesome. It's like my favorite card. It creates so many ridiculous OTKs. I got Crazy Box and Acid Golem in the extra deck because skill drain hurts, and it's at 3 in the OCG. So playing against Klee is really tough. So having both of these in the extra deck is really helpful. Lightning Chidori is pretty obvious, 2 level 4 wins. The new Draco Knight XYZ monster, it's pretty decent for creating the Ignister Synchro monster. because it specials one of the Draco Luster Pendulums from deck, and then you could like go in synchro if you wanted to. Um, with like the level 3, like Raccoon, or even if like you had a Centric Archfiend on the field. And then other than that, like when it's XYZ summon, you can add a Pendulum monster from deck to hand, so pretty good. Another Searcher at end phase, but yet slow. And then Leviathan Dragon, Totem Bird. Leviathan Dragon basically for damage, like OTK going for game. Totem Bird, like it's just really good in this deck. Obviously, 2 level 3 wind monsters. So when a spell and traps card activated, you can detach 2 and negate. As well, it's a 1900 attack is pretty good in the mirror match, as this is 1500, 1000, 1200 attack. So 1900 is pretty good, so they can't run over it. Fortune Tune, I actually really like. I've never actually gone into this yet, as this is still like a test build, but I like it because it can't be targeted by card effect, so it kind of goes along with the other Majespecter monsters. Um, and as well as like when it is destroyed, you can detach one, so it's like a Zen mains kind of, or the Mech-equipped Engineer. And also it's like when it's sent to field to grave, like, you can target 2 level 3 monsters in your grave, shuffle them back in your deck, which is a great way to recycle your Mage Specters. Running out of Mage Specter monsters really hurts. Moving on. I got a Unicorn in the right here. I don't like it in the main deck. It's good in the mirror match, just because it's a 2000 beater. But other than that, like it's a good effect, but you're just never gonna pendulum it, and like you don't really want to like tribute one of your Mage Specters for a Unicorn, like unless you're desperate. Maybe playing one in the main deck, or just playing one in general is good, but nah, not for me. Odd Eyes Fusion here. It's a potential card for you to play, since you do, like I am playing an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, but most of the time I think it's just a dead card. Um, and then Pot of Duality, so you can always take out like Ring of Destruction as for Pot of Duality, create a little bit more consistency, because you're not always going to be special summoning. A lot of times you'll just be like normal summoning Fox or Crow or Raccoon or something, searching and then like setting a lot of your back row and then passing. Wavering Eyes, I don't main deck this, mainly because, like I said again, if I'm going to be setting my scales, it's going to be for like a big play, and like I don't really want to destroy those, because losing out on Majespecter monsters once again hurts. Super Poly, it's side deck against Magician. You could potentially main deck it if you want. Now I'm going over some hate cards. Skill Drain, like I've already said, really hurts this deck. So Poisonous Winds and Master Restrict both hurt this deck. Poisonous Winds not so much, because you can pretty much still play. Like if you had Crow, you can just search like Cyclone and then play Cyclone, so it doesn't really hurt that much. Massive Restrict though really hurts, because you can't use the Mage Specter spell and traps, so really strong. Goes in match, side deck card, because you play all wins, and so against like someone who plays some crazy builds, or like Hero, goes in match, helps a lot. Skill Drain, like I said already, hurts. And Dark Bribe, basically take out like Ring of Destruction, play a Dark Bribe, because one spell and trap can really hurt you. Like if they Solemn Warning your Pendulum summon of like 2 or 3 Mage Specters, like that really is going to hurt you, because one, you're not going to have any Mage Specters on the field to even play your spell and traps. So having Dark Bribe when they try to Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment or something is really good. And even in the mirror match, like if they play Tempest, you can Dark Bribe. So that's pretty much my Mage Specter deck profile. It's fairly new, so I haven't done a whole lot of testing, but I feel like this is one of the more consistent builds that I've seen. Probably the most consistent build I've seen on YouTube so far. So if you have any questions or comments about how I can make this deck better or anything like that, like some secret tech cards, just go ahead and comment. I'll be reading about your feedback. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.